세계적인 마술사 에릭치엔님을 소개하겠습니다.
But I did a lot of hypnosis.
What?
Yes.
Is that a real thing?
Yes. So I don't
Hypnosis?
believe in it too. It's a very powerful thing.
So is it possible to like look at the past lives or like
Okay, that I
or
don't
like
know.
controls?
Make someone fall in love with you, maybe?
Oh,
Almost?
really?
안녕하십니까? 쇼킹 어바웃에 찾아와 주신 여러분 반갑습니다. 비록 비에게임3는 끝났지만 컨텐츠는 계속 되어야겠죠. 일단은 옆에 게스트 한 분을 모셨습니다. 여러분들이 모두 알고 사랑하는 퀸 진아를 모셨습니다. 퀸 진아!
안녕하세요. 퀸 진아입니다.
안 익숙해졌어요, 그 닉네임이?
아유, 아직도 어색해요, 뭔가 되게. 아유, 너무
비에게임.
너무 감사하고
비에게임3가 끝났는데 그 뒤로 좀 어떻게 지냈어?
뭔가 되게 바빴는데 딱히 뭘 한 건지 모르겠는 것 같기도 하고 생각보다 요즘은 또 다시 엄청 한가해져가지고
아, 한가해졌어?
네,
안
그래가지고
되는데.
약간 걱정 중이에요. 퀸진아라는 이름까지 얻었는데 어쩜 이렇게 한가할 수 있지?
여러분들 이래서 되겠습니까?
이러면 되냐고!
네, 퀸진아를 향한 사랑 여기저기 더 뿌려주십시오. 아무튼 오늘은 또 마침 저희가 저희끼리만의 그런 것보다도 뭔가 새로운 아티스트 한 분을 모셨습니다. 세계적인 마술사 에릭치엔님을 소개하겠습니다. 반갑습니다. 혹시 카메라를 보시고 자기소개를 한번 해주실 수 있을까요?
Hey everyone, my name is Chen and I am a magician.
월드클래스 뮤지션, 세계적인 마술사.
Yes, thank you.
아주 겸손하시네요. He's very humble. 찾아봤을 때 저희가 동갑이더라고요. 92년생 맞으시죠?
Yes.
So we're of the same age.
Oh, nice.
You know how in
You
Korean
look so much
culture-
younger though.
Really?
Yeah.
누가 더 어려 보여? 나 진짜 어려 보이시거든? How long have you been in Korea right now?
It's only been 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah, I had to fly in from France. A little bit jet lagged, but
거기서도 그러면 쇼가 있었던 건가요?
yeah, like a gala show kind of with other
Gala
magicians.
show.
We did 5 shows in France and Paris.
5 shows.
How long did you stay in Paris then?
4 days. So I was only there for 4
4 days and
yeah.
5 show?
Yes.
Wow.
Is that your normal schedule?
Sometimes. When I'm busy, it's mostly like 1 to 3 shows every day. It's pretty
1
crazy.
to 3 every day.
I think the most intense schedule I had was over 100 shows within 6 weeks. 100 shows.
Wow.
So it was 3 shows every single day and barely any break.
I gotta say, that's magic. Like you're making yourself disappear after the show, appear in the other place.
It's so tiring.
와, 그게 마술이지.
그러네. Even you love magic so much, like there must be a time that kind of like get bored.
No, not
No,
really.
never.
Never? Not even once?
Like even now, magic is my job and it's also my hobby. Like even when I'm not performing, I still try to think of magic. Like everything I do is about magic. I think the only time I got really bored of magic was the tour I did, like the 100 shows in 6 weeks. I think after the show, I am never doing this act again because I was so bored of it.
You were doing the same act over and over.
Yes, because I was so bored, and I'm like, okay, I'm never doing this again. I don't want to do it for another year. And then guess what? The pandemic happened. And then I never did it. I didn't do it for 3 years. I'm like, oh shit.
Your wish came true.
I know.
He's a magician.
You are.
And then I regret, like, oh, I want to do it now. I miss it so badly.
Everything you mention, you make it real. Yeah.
What got you into starting your career in magic? What motivated you?
So before I wasn't actually interested in magic. It was until high school, one of my friends started magic first. And every single day, he would show me a card trick. One day, he actually taught me something, like a very easy card trick. And I was like, this isn't gonna fool anyone. Like, it's stupid. But then when I actually performed it for my other friends, they were blown away.
Oh.
Really?
So I'm like, oh wait, something this simple can create such a big reaction for everyone else. And then I think that's the moment I realized that magic is really interesting. Like, that's when I fell in love with magic.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So you got into different kind of magic also after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You started studying magic. Is there like specific way how you studied and got so well at it?
So in the beginning, I learned most of my magic through YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. So if you're starting out in magic, YouTube is a very good place to start.
Wait. You were in high school, right?
Yes. 09 or 10.
Ah, was there
2010?
enough content? Yeah.
Only a little bit. I progressed through magic very slowly in the beginning.
Very slowly.
And then there weren't any like magic. There was magic websites where you can buy like props and tutorials and stuff, but it wasn't that big, and it was super expensive to ship to China.
Ah, okay.
So I didn't really buy anything. I just learned through YouTube. So all the basic stuff. But then later on in 2015, that's when I actually discovered the magic community. And then when I started jamming with other people.
So like about 4 years of just practicing by yourself, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that common in between magicians? Like, or do they have like teacher and a, like kind of system?
I think some people have teachers, but I don't. I didn't really know about the magic community back then. So I was just by myself with YouTube. But then later on, when I went back to Taipei for military, that's when I discovered the magic community. And then I started having a lot of friends that does magic as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so we would trade secrets and stuff.
Did it help when you served in the military? Like, did you have any chance to impress your maybe officers?
I
with
did
your tricks?
actually.
Really?
Not a lot of magic in the camp, in the military, but I did a lot of hypnosis.
What?
Yes.
Hypnosis?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yes, so I didn't
Hypnosis?
believe in it too. When I was in college in Hawaii, I flew to Canada, Montreal, to learn hypnosis from someone for half a year.
For half a year?
Yes. So back then I didn't believe in hypnosis. I didn't think it was a real thing. I thought everyone was faking it. But when I actually learned it for half a year, I realized that it's a very
real?
powerful thing. Yeah.
It's real?
It's real.
I gotta learn that because you were in a survival program TV show called Blood Games.
Yeah.
If I knew about hypnosis, I would have won every single game. I would have
that's
tricked
true.
Yes.
everyone like, you're gonna play that card, you're gonna play that card,
Does it really work?
Hypnosis works. It's a pretty incredible thing. Like once you learn it, it's hard to master, but it's a very useful thing that you can do in your daily life.
So
Yes.
is it possible to like look at the past lives or like
Okay, that I
or
don't
like
know.
controls?
That like past life, I don't know.
Yeah, past life, that's kind of like
Okay, then
different
you
subject,
can
yeah.
control people.
Yes, I
like-
can. I
like
wouldn't
kind
say
of like
control,
control.
but I can suggest you to do some things that
Make someone fall in love with you, maybe?
Oh,
Almost?
really?
I've never tried.
Oh, really?
I've never
Why
tried.
didn't you
Yeah.
try?
That would be the first thing that
really?
that would come to mind.
Oh, okay, that's not the first thing I did.
Really?
Oh,
What's the
okay.
first thing that you did?
When I was learning with my teacher, we actually learned in the streets. Like street magic.
Yeah, like
Did street hypnosis.
Huh?
to random strangers?
Yes. So that was really tough for me because I'm a very shy guy. So I am very scared to talk with people. So doing street hypnosis is very hard. Get a random stranger and just try to hypnotize him. It was fun.
And it worked?
Sometimes.
okay.
Not all the time, but sometimes. Strangers are a lot harder to hypnotize because they don't trust you. They'll
Oh, yeah. They
they'll
have
try to
defense up.
their fences up, so they'll maybe reject some of your suggestions.
What are your thoughts on the balance between sharing the secrets and like keep it in yourself?
To me, I love sharing secrets. I'm the kind of person that can't really keep a secret. So every time I create something new, I'd share it immediately to my friends. And then I'll tell them to guess how it's done. And then I enjoy the process of them guessing. And then once they get it wrong, I tell them the secret.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
That's your bread and butter.
Yeah, it is. But the thing is, magic is very special. The secret is the important thing. But sometimes the secret is better than the magic. The secret is so smart, it doesn't do the performance justice.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Sometimes I love sharing that secret, and every time someone finds out knows about the secret, he becomes even more amazed.
Kind of understood what you were saying. Like,
Yeah.
like if say for like a card trick, people would always think of it as, oh, you hit it in your sleeve or
Uh-huh.
something like
Yeah.
that. But when you share a secret that's even better, more sophisticated and more, it becomes better.
Because the secret is the hardest thing to think of in magic. So I think sometimes the secret is just so good that I just want to share it immediately.
I met a couple magicians before, but when I talk to them, they would always just hide it.
Oh, I would hide it to I hide it to you guys. But usually, for my other magician friends, I don't mind sharing the secret.
okay.
So,
So
you
it's like a-
share only to magicians.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like a community where you guys can all come together and maybe get inspired by each other.
Yes. So even at the Magic Star, when I was at Magic Star, when I see other people's performance, when they come off stage, I'll be like, oh, that was so good. And I think there's something you could try. And then I would just tell him my thought on his act and then try to give him some advice and some of my secret as well.
Did anyone get offended at all? Like, oh, how dare you?
No, I wouldn't say oh, you can do this to make it better. I'll just say, oh, I think the effect is so good. I think I have something that's similar and you can use it. And I would just give them the prop.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a very healthy community because sometimes in hip hop, you know how rappers, they're kind of egotistic, right? So when I feel like, hey, your song was great, but I think, maybe you can, work on this a little bit. and then they will be like, hey, what do you know about hip hop? And I'm like, what?
I think a lot of magicians, they listen to me because I won world champion. So
Ah,
they're
yeah,
like, oh
you
yeah.
won twice, right?
No, just once. For now.
For now.
For now.
Oh, okay, that's more
I'm
ambitious.
competing again this year.
When is it?
It's in July.
And
the
there's
World
a lot
Championship.
of different categories, right?
Yes, so there's close-up and stage, and in close-up there's 3 different categories. In stage there's like 5.
So like all the worldwide famous magicians come together and
Yes.
compete.
Yeah.
Then how come you choose that close-up magic? There are lots of categories, and why did you choose that one?
It's because I really like my audience to experience the magic up close in their hands. Because if you watch magic on TV, people will think it's fake or it's edited. If you watch magic on stage, you'll think, oh, it's just props. But if you see it close up, it's not a prop. It's real. Everything is real, and the magic is still happening in your hand.
Wow.
I think that's the strongest magical feeling anyone can experience. Yeah, so that's why I love close-up magic. Because magic, you need an audience. Without audience, there's no magic.
That's very true. What's the most memorable something that happened on stage? Accident that you didn't expect to happen?
I mean, I have a lot of stories, but I think one mistake that happened on stage for me, it's pretty interesting. Like, even till now, I don't know what happened. So I had it's like a pick a card trick. So I tried to find the selected card. But the thing is, I had a little girl pick a card. I was on stage with like 200 people. She put the card back. I shuffle. Oh, I'm gonna find your card easily. Is that your card? She said no. I'm like, oh crap, that is not your signed card. One more time. Crap, it's still not your card.
Oh.
What was your card? And she said the Jack of Spade. I'm like, oh crap, where is it? And it's gone.
What?
Like the card is gone. Like it's not inside the deck.
Isn't that magic?
Yeah, but the thing is, at that moment, I was so shocked. I'm like, I don't know how to continue. I'm like, okay, I'll find your card later. And it's nowhere to be found. Like it's not on the ground. It's not in my pocket. It's nowhere. Like it's gone. But she put it back, and I don't know where it went.
Maybe she was a magician.
I think so.
So how did you wrap it up? How did you finish
I just
the
like.
act?
Maybe you should have pretend
next.
like that was the magic.
I froze. Like I think because that was the first time that happened, like ever. Usually, if I don't find the card within 2 tries, I'll just look for it and then I'll just try to control it and do something with it. But then just the moment I look at the deck, it's gone.
The Jack of Spades.
The Jack of
nowhere
Spades,
to
it
be
was
found.
just gone. And I was so shocked that I didn't know what to do, and I just moved on to the next show. I think that was like the most memorable mistake ever.
I wouldn't call that a mistake. That's the more
Yeah.
like super mythical power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't control it.
That's magic. Something magical happened there.
Exactly. And shock to me. Yeah.
Do you often do magic concerts or performances in Korea?
In Korea, I did a few shows already last year. It's called Believe. The show is called Believe. I think I did 3 shows. And then I might be touring in Busan very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah.
Do you have an exact date?
I have no idea.
Oh,
I will be talking with the producers tonight, actually.
tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have a show tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where? In Seoul?
Yes.
Oh.
It's going to be one of the smallest show I've ever done. It's only for 10 people.
Wow.
So it's a private show.
It's a private show. It's
Basically.
very close up. I'm doing 4 shows. So only 40 tickets.
거의 마술 오마카세네.
그러네 맛으로 막
Do you know omakase?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I've never done a show that small, so I'm very excited to be so close up and intimate with the people.
Get really close with them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the Busan is the last show. Like you're not gonna visit any other regions.
I don't know.
You know nothing
everything
about
yet.
yourself.
So I'm gonna talk to the producer. We'll have dinner tonight, and then I think we'll talk
Oh,
about
okay.
all the possibilities that's gonna happen.
Is there anything that you would maybe like to say to Korean audiences or your Korean fans? You can look at the camera when you
Okay.
say it.
I am so grateful for my fans here in Korea, and it's allowing me to come to Korea so often now to do shows. And I think doing shows here in Korea is like one of the best things ever because the reaction I get from you guys, it's amazing. And everyone is super supportive in Korea. I think Korea has like one of the best fan base like for everything.
Oh yeah.
Really love it here, and I wish to come back more for shows. And thank you for your support.
Could we get the chance to maybe experience some of your magic?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah. I brought some stuff. I have a deck of cards somewhere here.